I think you answered it, Tom. I really do. I debate how I'm going to answer this because I want to keep my word about the reason we're here tonight. It's about the health care issue, and it's not about general economy. But I think I can answer it this way. That when we put massive cost increases on businesses and we mandate against the Constitution, and I've read Article 1, Section 8 of our U.S. Constitution, and that does not refer to anything that this health care reform plan reportedly is supposed to do, or any rights for Congress to do what they did. But when we put onerous burdens on businesses, and especially small businesses, because government thinks it's the right thing to do, we think we ought to be your nanny and force you to do health care things, purchase health care coverage, have health care provided for you, whatever, at the expense of job providers. We have put another nail in the coffin of states like Michigan, who have already done an awful lot of negatives to themselves. When we find a government in Michigan that is all too willing to support a health care proposal and accepts mandates from the government that will put the state legislatures to come, the citizens in the future, to pay for Medicaid issues that the federal government will never pay for again after that first year, we've got a problem. It'll make it more difficult for you to be a business person here. I don't know how many jobs you can do with 7. I know you have twins. I was a twin. And I know how much work a twin can be.
Oh yeah, I have twins.
My twin brother and I made sure that Mom and Dad were regularly working for us.
Thanks for scaring me.
Yeah, yeah. And then one turned out well and I went into politics. But we need to reduce government. You can stop and think about it historically. With the continued increase in government, state and federal, with the continued increase in the whole social welfare policy, starting back with Franklin Delano Roosevelt, in a very limited fashion back then. With Social Security, if we look at historically, very limited take from your paycheck to do very limited things has expanded what we have now, and we've got more and more and more people clamoring for the government to take care of them. Right. When we have almost 50% of the people in the United States right now, citizens in the United States, citizens in the United States, not paying any federal income tax. Where is that money going to come from when it passes 50%? We've got to downsize government. My record is very, very clear on that. We've always pushed for reduction in the overall size, scope, and cost of government. We pushed for cutting taxes because when John F. Kennedy did it, when Ronald Reagan did it, when Bill Clinton signed tax cuts, our economy grew. More revenue came in. Why? Because the private sector, like Tom and other small businesses, flourished. And more people were employed and they paid taxes. Then the second point must be there. Government has to control its spending. In fact, cut back on its spending. Because then the economy will grow well. So, health care is a negative impact on all of that.